Hey guys, it's Joanie from simplelivingmama.com, and today we are talking about home management binders. So I have my home management binder here with me, and I'm going to show you guys how I got it all set up. Most of it is not filled out yet, and I have taken out some of the pages that I have used previously, just things that have personal information and such. But this particular planning set is the Clean and Organized Home Management System that is now available on my blog. So I will have links to all of these printables down below if you're interested and you'd like to go check them out. But before I get started and show you the inside of this binder, we're going to talk a little bit about why you might need a home management binder. So for me personally, I have a really hard time keeping up with things like receipts, owner's manuals, important phone numbers, important contact information, stuff like that. Also auto maintenance records, home repair records. We currently rent our home, but we do have to keep up with a list of contacts that our landlord has given us in case something goes wrong, which it has happened. AC's gone out, neighbor breaks a window or something. So we have to have contact information for the different companies that he uses for those things. And he gave us a big list of it. So having one central place to keep all of that information really helps. It helps when something happens and you don't have to go scrambling to find everything like we have in the past. I also keep budget information in my home management binder, as well as information about our animal, our dog. So whenever we go on a trip, she stays with a boarder, and I have a special sheet in here to give to the lady that takes care of our dog, so she knows all of her information. And it's really good for that. There's also babysitter info, which we don't really use a babysitter very often. But in case we ever do, I have a sheet to fill in information for the babysitter for my kids and all kinds of different things like that. So it's a really good way to keep up with all of that information, as well as my cleaning calendars, any organization projects that I like to do, because I do like to tackle some organizational projects here and there, and it's great to be able to plan all of that out. Vacation planning, garden planning. We don't have a big garden, but we do like to grow some herbs, and my husband has several plants in pots that he likes to keep. So that is where all of that information is kept. One central location in my big pink binder here. This is a 2-inch binder. All right, so here is the cover of my binder. It just says Clean and Organized Home. All of these printables print in standard 8.5 by 11-inch size, so they fit perfectly in a standard size binder. I printed all of mine just on regular copy paper. I do recommend printing like the cover page and the divider pages on cardstock, but I ran out, so I just printed it on regular paper, and it's gonna work for us for now. So inside, I just have my homemaker's prayer sitting over here in the front little pocket, and then I have just my basic calendars, and I only keep the month that we're on, as well as future years that I've already printed. So this is a great place just to write down important things that you've got going on, whether it's field trips or appointments or something like that, and it will be like the first thing you see when you open up your home management binder. So I have all of those in here, and these are free. This is not included with the home management system. These are free on my blog, so I will link to those. And then here is the first divider, and what I used was some these are from the Happy Planner, but they're just little tab stickers. So I made my own with the tab stickers. You can get them from Etsy and probably different craft stores, and they're just really convenient because you can pick which ones you want to use and write your categories on there yourself. So here's the cleaning section. These are my cleaning calendars. This is what I use to keep up with my cleaning. These are available for free on my blog as well. I release a new one every single month. Or you can get the whole year's for a small price. But anyway, they are available for free if you'd like to get them that way. And this is just my own cleaning system. And then I have my laundry schedule, another free printable available on the blog, and you'll see that everything coordinates, both my paid and my free printables. And then this is part of the cleaning section. It's just a 30-minute tidy. If you need to get your home cleaned, quickly, these are the things that you would do in 30 minutes. Then we have a cleaning checklist following my cleaning system, my daily tasks, my weekly task, and then all of my zone cleaning tasks. And we work on one zone per week. Here is another freebie on the blog. This is just an age-appropriate chore list, something that I can refer to when I am assigning chores to the kiddos. A deep cleaning checklist page if I want to write down anything that I really want to get done in certain rooms that I may not always think about. And then we have the organizational section. And in this section I also have home and auto maintenance. So I have a page to help plan organization projects. And as you can see, I did my mud room, which I already did this one. And then my office nook, which I already did that one as well. And no, I'm not really much of an artist, but it does help to kind of rough sketch. I have an organizing calendar that one of my kids decided to draw on for me. But you know, if I ever wanted to plan like a 30-day organizational challenge or something like that, I could use this calendar to plan that out. Then we have home maintenance, important contacts for all of those, you know, people that you need to get in contact with, like the plumber or the AC man, you know, all of those guys. A home repair log to keep track of different things that are done to the home. Insurance information, you can use this for your home insurance, car insurance, you know, whatever, personal property insurance. And insurance inventory. Then we have auto maintenance section and vehicle maintenance. So if you have 2 vehicles, you would print 2 of these papers out and keep track of maintenance for both of your vehicles. Now, this is probably my favorite section. It's the meal planning section. I just love it, and I love the colors of it. So I think, no, I got it in here still. So I have this weekly meal plan that's set up like this for, you could plan breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I have a weekly meal plan that's just set up like this. And that's the one that I like to use, just planning out our dinners. Grocery list set up by category. Favorite recipes page. And then recipes to try. And then this is another freebie that's available on my site, I believe. And it's just basically my master list. I made this when I was doing once a month grocery shopping, but I like to refer back to it when I do any kind of grocery shopping. This is just the kind of stuff that we like to keep in our home pretty much at all times. Okay, now we have the financial management section. I have it labeled budget. We have the monthly budget. My husband and I have a monthly budget meeting, and I use this page to help me plan things out. Payment checklist. I just started using this, so I need to continue filling it in, but I've got it started. And then a debt payment tracker to check off you know, when you get your debts paid. A savings log. And then a donation tracker. I have started using that one, so that's why it's covered up there. And then a debt repayment plan. So when you're working on trying to pay off a specific creditor, you can use this worksheet to figure that out, to figure out when you're going to get it paid off. Okay, here's the family management section. Here's a sheet for the babysitter. See, a sheet for the pet sitter. If you need a house sitter, you can leave them this sheet as well. Then we have family personal info, and this is just to keep up with all the people in your house. So you would have the name, date of birth, allergies, medications, conditions, health insurance provider, and policy number. Important dates, and we have several pages of those. Okay, and then clothing cards, and this is really good for when you're planning to do some shopping for your kids. Or let's say that grandma asks you, you know, what size does your child wear? You can just make this up for her and give it to her, so you don't have to worry about trying to text it or email it or something. Just give her this card. I have a fitness planner in here. This is one that I need to use, but I haven't used, so you can keep track of your weekly week out. Did I just say weekly week out? Yeah. Weekly workout. There's an exercise log, calorie tracker, calorie reference, and then a progress chart. If you're in weight loss mode. Garden planning. So any outdoor projects that you want to plan, you can detail those here. Then we have a garden inventory. We have equipment and supplies, annuals and perennials. Get out of here, fly. Fruits and herbs and vegetables, and then trees and shrubs. We have the school planning page. So I do homeschool, and I do plan on using this as well. We have to homeschool under a cover school here, so this is a great place for me to keep information for our cover school. But it can also be used for public schools or private schools, whatever kind of schooling that you do. So there's a current class schedule for your child. You can write down when they're going to be in different classes. Even if you are a homeschooler, let's say your child has some classes outside the house, you can mark those here, and you can even mark down, you know, what they're doing during the day inside the house. I have a reading log, and you can print one per child. Now, I printed this before I did some updates, so there will be 2 dots over here, just like all of the other ones, and yeah, it will look like the other ones. I just printed that before I did any updates. Classmate contacts, you can use this for friends. Weekly school activities, this is supposed to be printed in landscape mode. Make sure when you print that you use Adobe Reader. I printed this just straight off of my computer from the internet, and it didn't turn it, but this does print in landscape mode. So this is weekly school activities. And you can even use that for extracurricular activities, important school information. So you can write down the school information, and then there's room for 2 children. Now I do have a divider for my vacation section. I just haven't printed it for some reason. I don't know what happened with that, but there is a divider, and the vacation section includes a vacation wish list. We will go, we would like to go, and we dream of going. And then, of course, the all-important vacation budget. So you can plan out your entire vacation budget there, and then there's a packing checklist. You could print these out for each person in your family, so you can make sure that you don't forget anything. And then that's it for the Clean and Organized Home Binder. I do have my Thanksgiving planner already in here, which that is a separate resource. And then I am using, I need to get another one because right now I've got receipts and owner's manuals and one of these page protectors. But I'm gonna do one to hold receipts and then one just to hold the owner's manuals. So they're all together. All right. Okay, so that's everything that I have so far. I am working on some more add-on packs to go with this clean and organized home management system. I'm working on a health add-on pack, a prayer faith journal add-on pack, and then a family culture add-on pack and a goals add-on pack. And the thing is, anyone who decides to purchase this full system will get free lifetime access to any add-on packs that I add. So when I come out with a new add-on pack, if you have purchased this full system, you will get an email letting you know that an add-on pack is now available in your account on my website, and you'll be able to just pop on in there and download them for free. So that's if you get the whole bundle. You can also purchase add-on packs separately. Of course, it's more expensive to do it that way. Just whatever works for you. Take your home management binder, customize it, add different things to it, whatever it is that you like, that you think you may need or something like that. Also, I don't mind if you email me with some suggestions if you would like for me to create a certain add-on pack in my style, my colorful, clean and organized style. And I'm totally open to suggestions, and I will try to make that happen for additional add-on packs. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoy creating stuff like this and offering it to other moms who may be a little bit organizationally challenged like myself and need somewhere to store all this information. I told my kids the other day, we were riding around, and my oldest son was talking about something that happened in 2014, and I'm like, yeah, I can't remember that far. And he's joking with me about not being able to remember things, and I was like, well, you've got to understand, the older you get, the more memories you have that are trying to, be recorded in your brain, and gets harder and harder to keep up with all of them. So I can't remember all that stuff that happened back then. But anyways, we were having a good laugh with all of that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel. We talk about homeschooling and homemaking. I offer products like this, as well as tons of free printables, and I will have the freebies linked down below as well. I have several in this same style, so if you're interested in that, will all be down in the description box, and I will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.